Hello and welcome to the Glowforge project-based tutorial. Today we'll be using the Glowforge. It is a laser cutter. Today we'll be cutting out these pin holders. These pin holders help us hold the material that we're cutting flush to the bottom of the Glowforge. Many types of materials can be cut inside the Glowforge. Most materials are 12 by 20 inches. And as you can see, the Glowforge material usually has a QR code on the top of it that tells the Glowforge what it is. There's also a thin layer of tape on each side that helps prevent scorch marks around the edges where you cut. When you place the material in the Glowforge, you'll want to put it face up so the camera can read the QR code. We want to put the material in face up and before we turn the Glowforge on, because there's a camera in the back left, and if you turn it on it'll try to center. You won't be able to put it in. Here I'm putting the pins in just to keep it flush, and these are the pins we'll be cutting. You can usually just use 2 or so. Now, to turn on the printer, we'll go on the back right corner of the Glowforge. There's a switch next to the power outlet, and that will turn on the Glowforge. And then if we go down below the Glowforge, you can find the air filter, which is connected to the Glowforge. Its power switch is also next to the power plug. And once you get this, we can go over to the computer and we can get you set up on the Glowforge website. Once you're signed into the computer, open the browser and find the link that's at the top of the Glowforge documentation. If you copy and paste this link, it'll bring you to a website where it teaches you how to unbox the Glowforge. Scroll to the bottom of this page and press continue. We don't need to set it up. We're just going to connect the Glowforge to our Wi-Fi. To do this, we'll have to go and press down for 10 seconds on the Glowforge button until it turns teal. We can hit continue. Then after that, we should be able to just go ahead and connect our computer to the Glowforge's Wi-Fi. Go ahead and connect. So once we connect, we can go ahead and select the CSM wireless network. If there's other ones, just do CSM wireless. It works the best. And it may take a quick second for it to load, but once it does load, you'll be able to go to the dashboard. And you can do this by just selecting Go to Dashboard there at the bottom. And this will bring you to the Glowforge dashboard. And to start cutting, we'll just hit the New Design in the top left. And here's the dashboard. As you can see, the QR code is being read, and in the top left it shows the material. You can select things using the Select tool. The next tool is a pan. You can undo and redo steps. You can upload files by clicking the plus, and top right does an upload. Here I'm uploading the Glowforge pin. You can see it appears on the top left. You can use the Select tool to drag and move it around. You can also drag and draw a box to select multiple items and move all items. You can Control-C, Control-V, and you will be able to paste. On the left-hand side of the dashboard, you'll be able to see the engravements and the cuts that you have outlined. And you can go and search the plus button for like other engravements or outlines. And then on the far right, there's the 3 dots that help you set up other settings. The print button's in the top right, it's the white button. I just canceled this print. And then I'm restarting it here just to set it up for the Glowforge pins. It should be about 1:40 when you run it, and then from here you just want to press the blue button on the top of the Glowforge. I'm going to go do that now. So now that's printing, and then it just counts down and we'll be able to go see it print. After pressing the blue button on the Glowforge, the print will start. Here you can see that we've sped up the print. It can vary print length times, but usually you want to keep the Glowforge lid closed for at least a minute after the print is done, just to let the air filter out the air. Then you can open it, you can take out your pins, you can remove your Glowforge material, and then you also want to just make sure that all the debris inside the Glowforge are removed. Here I am just taking off that tape to get rid of those scorch marks on the cut. And that's pretty much it. And as I said, just make sure it's clean before closing the lid. You can close it, and then you can turn it off. Make sure you also turn off the air filter that's down below. This image shows why we want to use these Glowforge pens. The pen on the right was cut on a warped board, and the engravement came out warped.